All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash, double honors to my apostles, elders, great meals on the rule well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazim Bar coming back through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Yahushua, and through the spirit. I know one of the brothers put this in the group chat prior a couple of days ago, but it says, off Reuters, it says EU to impose microchip law early February, EU chief says. And they're basically trying to put it in as as far as the microchips, as far as products and who produces things, as far as with this crisis with the shipping and things like that, with the cargo. They're trying to put it for like vehicles, but really, if you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you understand what's the next phase as far as currency. Because they already got the Fed talking about they're going digital very soon. So you got to be very circumspect to understand that the central bankers are going to go digital, man. Because who's the Fed? The central bankers, the IMF, International Monetary Fund. So you got the EU talking to impose microchip law early February as far as basically it's so because the needs for chips is set double in the next decade. So with this, like it says, most of the supply come from a handful of producers outside Europe. So basically, they're saying that they got to help them get more of these chips and things like that. And you can hear Biden speaking on the same thing as far as the shortage on chips, as far as these cars, as far as the manufacturing industry and things like that. But really, we know through the spirit, without these chaos and these orchestrated famines of food, cargo shortages and things like that, you can clearly see what's the writing on the wall. Because once they shut this power grid down, because you already see the propaganda as far as the DHS saying that right-wing extremists can attack the power grid. Then they saying that Russia can attack the power grid. So that's the propaganda. That's the snare that they're putting forth. Because as soon as that hit, they're gonna usher in a state of emergency, would be orchestrated by FEMA, and then they're gonna do what, man? Start trying to help them bring in forth the New World Order, man. And within the New World Order, they want to what? They want to get all these people, what you see here. So this is straightly, blatantly in your face. They use buzzwords, but hey, we're not ignorant to Satan devices, man. You have to be circumspect and understand the times that you're living in. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me and then said, measure thou the time diligently in thyself. So this is the time you need to be measuring the times diligently, man. Really seeing and being circumspect, understanding the times you're living in. All the things that's happening around the world is happening for a reason. He's actually ushering in his new world order, man. So you need to be circumspect. It says, measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest part of the signs past, when I have told thee before. And this is what you see in one of the signs past, man. You seeing a charagma is manifesting before your face. You got people over there in Sweden, they're putting a charagma and but lining it up with their V-Pass, man, and their Boost Mobiles. So this is all orchestrated in your face. You got the 700 Club talking about it on their broadcast. The 700 Club talking about, you know what, the charagma. So they basically blatantly putting it in your face, but a lot of people, you know, they just shunning it and shunning their hand at it, thinking it's so-called conspiracy theories, but it's not. It's facts, man. Let me see. This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 2. And he said, answer me. He said, Lord, answer me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that they may run that readeth it, man. And this is the vision that's been set in the book of Revelation that John the Revelator was speaking on, man. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah, the spirit was on Apostle Tahar, the coin with what it is, man, the charagma, which we know through the spirit what it is. And it says that he may run that readeth it, for the visions yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. And this is what you're seeing. You're seeing the charagma is right in your face. They're putting it right in your face. They're talking about different digital currency. What you mean? A digital currency, a digital wallet, just like China has with a social credit system. All these different things. They was doing it, putting it in your face with the basic income, with the so-called stimulus checks. All that was lining up for the basic income with the social credit score. As far as if you speak out against the government, so that means they're gonna have to usher in a different form of internet where they can control the narrative and control what people see and what's been talked about on the internet, man. And then also lining it up with the new currency, which would be the charagma. So the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And it says, not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it surely will come and it will not tarry. And this is what you're seeing, it's not tearing anymore. And everybody with common sense know that that what the charagma is. If you have eyes to see and ears to hear, you can see what the charagma is, and you can clearly see that they're lining it up, just like they did with all these different ways of far as building back the economy in America. They're bringing forth the ushering in this war, which they're gradually doing in people's face, so they can usher in the new digital currency and making people submit and go get it, man. Why? Because they're going to start rationing out the foods. This is what you're seeing taking place. They're going to start rationing out the foods so people submit to this new system. This book of Daniel's 8 and 25. And through his policy, he shall also cause craft to prosper in his hand. He shall magnify himself in his heart. And this is what you're seeing. He's going to come forth with different policies and legislations of what? Getting rid of the old system and bringing forth a new digital system, a new system. Because while he's in so much debt, look at the debt clock. It's so much debt that they have to pay back to the central bankers that they're going to bring forth this new digital currency, which will be the charagma, Revelation 13 and 16. He says, through his policy, he shall also cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace he shall destroy many. And this is what he's bringing forth, peace. This is a global agenda at hand, man. This is the agenda that bringing forth the decrease of the population, man. And they've been telling you in your face for years. This is why they said with enough V passes, we can decrease the population, man. But it went right over people's heads. Now people are trying to look back and go look at these various things. But hey, they're through. They done got the V passes and the boost mobiles. And they seeing that the scenario is on the wall, what they actually ushering in, which is a new world order, man. Which is the police state, man. Which is they're monitoring you, and Big Brother is controlling your every well-being, which they've been doing it, but they're gradually going to put it in your face because they've been doing it with the Patriot Act, with the 9/11 event and things like that, but then they're gradually going to start putting it in your face more and more. This is why you had a movie like Enemy of the State with Will Smith. They were showing you how much power that they have to monitor your everyday living, man. What more so then in that movie than to now? So this is what they want to usher out, man. And he says, he shall also stand against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken with hand. So Yahweh Shai is going to take this devil down. It's going to take Yahweh Shai an hour to take this devil down. But within that time, before that goes to take place, he's going to almost fulfill his belly, man, because why? He's going to get a lot of people to take the charagma. A lot of people are going to fall for it. And real quick, but we know through the Spirit, it's the Spirit of the Lord. Let's see, real quick. Bear with me. It was right in my face. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 2. And for this cause, Yahweh shall send them a strong delusion that they believe a lie. And that's what you're going to see. A lot of people are going to buy into this new system. They're going to buy into it. They're going to believe it. But the Most High is putting that spirit on them where they're going to buy into it and they're going to believe it. That's why you're seeing a lot of these fake-ass pastors and these so-called fake-ass camp leaders that are leading their people astray, telling them to buy into the system, man, to believe in this system, which we can see that this system is clearly out. But these people in this society, they lack faith. And they lack integrity, so they're going to go out just the way this society is going out because they don't have they don't have no foundation. They don't have a standard. Our foundation standard is the Bible, which leads to Yahweh Shai, with the spirit of prophecy. That's what we rely on, man, the true foundation. That's our foundation, which is truth. And this is why we're standing and 10 toes down for this word, man. Because we can clearly see that the prophecies is starting to come to pass. Everything that we've been speaking on through these last past years and our apostles going on 30, 40 years plus is manifesting before our eyes. Manifest means to what? To be revealed, to bring forth to the light. So we're seeing that. And at the end, it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it. It's beautiful to see these prophecies start to play out, man. And we're actually in the last days of the last days, man. The days are numbered. Because we know there are few before this destruction starts to take place. So we're in some serious times, man. Real quick. Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape the things which thou shalt come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So you got to watch and pray always, especially what's coming. And the hour of temptation, that's what's about to take place very soon. That's why they're ordering up a bunch of these you-know-whats, because they're going to push it out in front of the public, man, and they're going to use the military to do it. And the military will be on the grounds very soon, man, because you can clearly see what's about to take place. So they're going to put the military on the grounds, and they're going to stage some type of major event so that people will buy into it. They put it in the movies all the time. Let me read it again. Luke 21:36. Watch therefore and pray always, that you be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So now we're in a time we need to be lamenting and praying to the Lord more than ever to have mercy on us, especially the times that we're approaching, man. Because the time of Yahweh Shai is at hand. He's about to start. He's going to increase these prophecies, man. And with the increasing the prophecies, increasing the spirit of Yahweh Shai, which bringing forth to his coming, man. So we have to get ourselves ready for what? The bridegroom. That's why we trimming our lamps, man. Stand in the spirit and stand locked in, man. Because we can clearly see that the hour of temptation is close. This is the book of Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept my word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So it's gonna affect everybody. It's gonna be a global event. It's going to actually affect everybody, because it's going to be a new digital currency, a new world order currency. But it's really the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Man, if he said, I declared the end from the beginning, I would do all my pleasures. This is the pleasure of the Lord. And he's using Esau, Edom to do it, to bring forth that judgment. This judgment is taking place on earth, man. The spirit of Yahweh Shai, that death angel, is taking place on earth. This is why I say on that mass judgment, the hour of temptation is at hand, where some major event is going to bring forth that hour of temptation, which is going to cripple this man's economy, man. And he's going to be forced to help him try to bring forth his new world order, man. He's that Revelation 12:12 having to come down with great wrath. We're in them times, man. We're in them times where the demonization, all types of propaganda, all different things is going to be start taking place. That's going to, put us in that mindset of us being as pilgrims, man. But we have to be circumspect and really put forth our trust in the Lord, understanding the times we're living in, because they already said certain plans as far as Project Megiddo, Rex 84. Hey, when a certain type of events, they're gonna try to grab up truthers and people that's speaking out against the government, man. So we're in those times where it's gonna get very uncomfortable here in Babylon the Great. But we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, the 144,000 already defeated this devil, man. Lord willing, we those men. That's why we're doing the things that it's commanded us to do to put us in that position to taking this devil down, man. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And this was coming. He's going to cast some of us in prison that we may be tried. He's going to tempt us. He's going to try to make us go off and not believe in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. And it says, and ye have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And you setting up they set up some of these Q zones in Washington State, New York. They are writing up different types of bills to pass it. People speaking on an accent, and these senators are lying about it because they know what's going on, man. Because they're controlled opposition. They're none but lower luminaries as Freemasons that's controlled by the higher ups. So they bring forth these legislations and these things and policies to do what? Put people in these Q zones. They're already doing it in China. They're already doing it in Australia. They're doing it in these various other countries that they're not speaking on, but because they know they're going to have a problem here in America, because while America has that Second Amendment, which is these gun laws, which is Biden is truly against, because it's really the elites is putting that in his mind to say that, man. But we know that it's going to be an all-out civil war here in Babylon the Great, man. And they want that. That's why it's called order out of chaos, man. Order nova seclorum. Within that chaos is they're going to bring forth the order. A lot of mass casualty. A lot of people going to be dropping dead. Then they're going to bring forth the order of getting these people that, you know what? getting in the Revelation 13 and 16 so they can monitor people in this society and also monitor them with their V passes, as they say, because they're going to have some more pestilence or some type of effect take place where these people fully submit to the beast system, man. So this is what you're seeing taking place, man. They about to come down with that squeeze. Hey, but we just have to be circumspect and to see that the times are drawing close, that of the return of our big brother Yahweh Shah, man. So with that, Lord willing, this edifying lesson through the Spirit, man. Just, seeing this article can clearly show you the mindset and what's coming to the society, man. You have to be circumspect when you read articles like this, because you can clearly see the real agenda at hand for them ordering all these, even Biden speaking on ordering some. It ain't just for the manufacturing companies and all these cars. It's for these people, man. And these people don't understand that. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and their Son, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash, double honors to my apostles, elders, great millstone, the well, peace and salutation, all the arcane pushing this truth for our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom.